Have you ever wondered which year was the worst to be alive in? Historians believe it was the year 536. This wasn't merely a year of political turmoil or war. No, it was a year when the sun seemed to disappear, leading to a domino effect of catastrophes that made survival a Herculean task. Surely it wasn't a great time to be alive. But what exactly happened in that fateful year? Now let's delve into what made 536 such a disastrous year. Imagine waking up one day to find the sun has gone dark. The year was 536, a time in history marked by a perplexing climate anomaly. The skies turned dark, and for a span of 18 months the sun appeared to have vanished. This was not a typical eclipse, but a prolonged period of diminished light that cast a chilling pall over the world. The sun during the day looked like the moon at night, casting feeble rays that failed to warm the earth. The sudden darkness triggered a severe temperature drop, leading to the coldest decade in the past 2,300 years. Crops failed, harvests were lost. The life-giving force of the sun was absent, and with it went the vitality of the earth. The world, as people knew it, changed drastically. But the darkness was just the beginning of a series of calamities. With no sunlight, the earth cooled, crops failed, and famine spread. Imagine, if you will, a world where the sun barely shines. The once lush green fields turn barren, and the vibrant crops that once thrived wither away. It's a grim picture, isn't it? But this was the harsh reality in the year 536. With the sun obscured, temperatures plummeted. It was as if winter had decided to stay all year round. Crops, unable to withstand the cold, failed globally. Food shortages were inevitable. The breadbaskets of the world were empty, leading to widespread famine. This wasn't just a hunger pang that a hearty meal could satiate. No, this was a gnawing, constant hunger that clawed at the stomachs of millions. The scarcity of food led to mass starvation, and death became a common visitor in homes across the globe. The relentless cold, the failed crops, the widespread famine, and the rampant death painted a bleak picture of life in 536. And as if that wasn't enough, another disaster was on the horizon. In the midst of this dark age, a deadly plague emerged. This was no ordinary disease, but a pandemic that would come to be known as the Plague of Justinian. Named after the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I, this plague was a devastating blow to a world already grappling with the effects of a catastrophic climate event. Its origins can be traced back to rodents and fleas, but its rapid spread was facilitated by the movement of people and goods across the vast Byzantine Empire. The Plague of Justinian was ruthless, killing as many as a quarter of the population in the Mediterranean region. Cities were hit hardest, with Constantinople, the empire's capital, losing up to 5,000 people per day at the height of the outbreak. This plague, alongside the environmental disasters, disrupted societies and economies, leading to a period of decline and instability. The combined effects of these events had long-term consequences. The events of 536 changed the world in profound ways. The immediate aftermath was characterized by a world struggling to recover. Entire civilizations, economies, and societies were destabilized, some to the point of collapse. The mysterious climate event of 536 led to years of crop failures, famines, and widespread death. The Plague of Justinian, which followed closely on the heels of these disasters, only served to deepen the crisis. But from this dark period in history, we can draw some insightful lessons. The events of 536 remind us of the profound connection between our environment and our survival. They underline the importance of resilience in the face of unexpected calamities and the need for societies to adapt to new realities. The challenges faced by humanity in 536 may seem distant and unrelated to our world today, yet they hold a mirror to our own struggles with climate change and environmental degradation. Just as the people of 536 had to contend with a world transformed by sudden and drastic climate change, we too are grappling with the impacts of a changing climate. The year 536, often dubbed the worst year to be alive, offers a stark warning from the past. It underscores the urgency of addressing our own environmental challenges and the need for global cooperation in the face of common threats. So, next time you think you're having a bad year, remember, it could always be 536.